people. I know it's been so long. I feel like that is the intro to every last one of my videos, but it is what it is. I hope everyone is well. I've been saying that I was gonna do like a little update video, and I continue to get distracted. As y'all know, Corona is going on, and I live in New York, and New York has very bad coronavirus things happening, continuing to happen. We had seemed to be in a decline, and they started to kind of lift you know, the restrictions and things like that, and people are still going to the hospital and getting sick. A lot of people don't even want to take the precautions. Like, a lot of people are just like, I'm not wearing a mask, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm not social distancing. And I get it. You know, some people are like, this is an infringement on my human rights and things like that, but come on, y'all. I mean, just a little bit of research. This is not a game. It is not a hoax. I'm up to 8 people that I personally know that have died from corona. Some were elderly and had conditions, and some were healthy, young, and still died. So I'm not the person to entertain people who keep saying like, oh, this is such a joke and this is a scam and all this other stuff. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm 100% a conspiracy theorist, but I have a lot of conspiracy theories, and a lot of them are true. This just so happens not to be one of those things where I feel is like a conspiracy theory. So yeah, it's a lot for us to deal with. What I will say is that I can't complain. I am blessed. So many people don't have jobs. So many people are hungry. So many people can't pay their bills. You know, it's just so much going on, and people don't really know how to, you know, work this out. Besides all of that, people mentally are struggling right now that, you know, are not good with like being in one place for an extended amount of time. There's just like those type of things I think people don't think about, like people's mental fragility, so to speak. That's definitely something that's real. And I get it. Like, I get everything. Like, I feel like I'm such like an open person. I have my own opinions. I have you know, my own facts, you know, things that I know to be true and things like that. But I understand. I feel like I'm open to everybody's feelings and situations and how people feel and how people are taking things. Like, you have to be able to listen to like the other side of things, and I get it. But this is not a joke, and we all have to protect each other, you know? Like, masks are definitely like the new norm. I have like 4 masks in my car. I have hand sanitizer, alcohol wipes, disinfectant, like everything you could think of, because germs do spread. I'm not new to wearing masks because we travel a lot. So a lot of times when you are on an airplane, I don't like to breathe in recycled air. So I've had mask, thank goodness, on hand for a while, because I like to protect what I'm breathing in. And in other countries as well, the air quality is not as good as here. So we've always had masks and kind of are used to wearing them. So it wasn't like such a like, oh my God, like, I gotta wear a mask every day, you gotta wear it. Because people are really like complaining. I seen people basically talking about, oh, they weren't gonna wear no mask, they wasn't gonna do A, B, C, and D, and now they got masks on, gloves on. Like, sometimes you just need to be quiet and just kind of wait, or just do some research before you offer an opinion, things like that. Or just don't say nothing. Like, just do what you want to do, because it's frustrating sometimes to see people kind of like shoot their own selves in the foot, or put other people's lives and well-being at risk because of their ignorance. You know, it's sad, man. I don't know what to say. Like, I kind of want to get back to vlogging and I've been home, and the good thing is, like, I still get paid. Hubby, we still have a salary. So many people, family, you know, they've lost their jobs. They don't know if they're getting their jobs back. It's just a lot that's going on right now. Like, I know I'm not the only person that's been shopping. I've been shopping. I volunteered in my community, basically, to help people, like the elderly. Some people cannot get out. Some people don't have money to buy extra, you know, like supplies and things like that. So when you are blessed, you have to be a blessing to others, and I absolutely believe that. I was taught that from a very young age, and that's something that I believe is my duty as a human being, that if I have it and I'm able, it is my duty to pay that forward, you know. So hubby and I have just been doing that, kind of like just making our rounds, helping who we can help, you know, buying what we can for other people, because shit is real out here. It is not a game, and especially when people don't have jobs. Like, I mean, we own real estate, and you know, when I tell you there are, like, I don't even want to put a number out there, but we literally have had to help the people that are renting from us. And I'm not gonna say that it's been like terrible, because when you're a business owner, you definitely should be prepared. But who can be prepared for everybody at one time, like, to lose their income? Like, it's crazy. And I would never put somebody out on the street that lost their job. It's a pandemic. What the hell are you gonna do? I know other people that own real estate, and they're basically like, oh no, these people gotta go. Like, how are you gonna kick somebody out when them losing their job is not their fault? You know, what the hell are you gonna do? I mean, at least in New York State, for the next month, I think it's actually illegal to try to kick someone out. So after the 3 months is up, I'm sure landlords are going to be putting people out left and right. I can't do it. I can't put somebody out that has been if you've been a good tenant and you've paid your rent to me on time, I've never had an issue with you, and since this pandemic started, you lost your job and you can't, how am I gonna kick you out? Like, I just have to kick in the difference, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is, and all of us have to kind of pick up the slack where we can. For the most part, all my tenants are good people, and I haven't had any issues, and I'm actually grateful for that. And like I said, I'm willing to work with people who are in a bind right now. I would be so happy and appreciative, like, if I was in that situation where I was a renter, because I've been a renter. I mean, thank God I've never had an issue paying my rent, but if I did and I lost my job, I would hope that my landlord or whomever would take pity or mercy on me until I was able to get back on my feet. You know, shit is real out here, man, and sometimes you need a break. And people out here, that's just like, they have no mercy, they have no pity, they have no heart or soul on people struggling right now. Like, you know, some people are actually making more money collecting an unemployment check than when they were working. I think that's a little ass backwards, because what? But you know what? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise for those people. Get that money and make your next move your best move, because I feel like in New York, you know, we've been home almost 3 months now. It's been about. And I'm sure, especially my job, they probably tired of paying our asses. A lot of people are working from home. So, you know, that kind of takes away the burden. But it's been hella hot water. Like, my job wants to deliver, like, my office computer and shit to my house. And I'm just like, nah, we're not doing that. You know, what else can I do? Like, but they are delivering people's whole computers, whole office setup to their house, so you can work from home, you know. And we can't really complain. Like, some of our staff, like my staff, is just like, no, I'm not working from home. Like, how you not working from home when you still getting paid? Like, I don't understand. Like, how can you tell people you not gonna work when you are still getting paid? I don't understand it. But, you know, I'm a different kind of person. But anyway, I hope all of you are well. I hope all of you are safe. I'm so appreciative for all of you that I still speak to on Instagram. And Facebook, I have a few of you on my Facebook page. I'm usually on Facebook talking to my family and my friends and stuff every day. Instagram, I'm on there, you know, every other day or something like that. But that's how I kind of keep in contact with a lot of you, you know, that we formed a friendship, or we know each other from here. I do want to get back into making videos. I really do. I kind of lost my mojo. Like, I really don't feel like making videos anymore. And like, y'all know I moved and we got a lot of stuff done with the house. We've been here almost a year now, and child, the amount of money, but this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. You gotta pay like you weigh. Cause to be the boss, child. I got a new car a month ago. It's so crazy because everything happened like boom, 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 right? And I'm just like, yo, what if I lost my job? You know what I mean? Like, I have other income, I have savings and all of that, but you know, your job is your main source. Like, I would have to change my whole life around. And I was just like, yo, I just bought this new car. And I'm sure that's a lot of people's situation. Like, what if you just bought something like this is a fucking big payment and you lost your job? Some places were offering like deferment, like you could defer your payments for 3 months and stuff like that. I definitely did not want to do that. I mean, I'm losing income because, like I said, a lot of my tenants, they're not working. So I have to make up, my husband and I have to make up the difference, and, you know, in our mortgage payments, and we talking thousands of dollars. But I just think, like, just again, I'm sorry, I know I'm all over the place. This is a video that I haven't been on here, so I got to get back in the mojo with things. But anyway, I'm just grateful that I'm able to pay my bills, help people who I can help, and that we haven't gotten sick. Because I was actually found out, I got a phone call like, yeah, you was exposed to somebody who had coronavirus, you should go to the doctor, get tested, blah blah blah. And I was like, what? And actually twice I was exposed. The first time was before they shut everything down, and a lawyer at my job, actually, who I was exposed to, had coronavirus, and we were told. And at the time, I don't think people were freaking out. Now, I had a mask because, for those of you who know me, I am like that person. I am like the doomsday prepper. I'm like over prepared for everything. My basement is stocked. If you've been watching me for a while, you already know. Like, I am like the over prepared person. I got tissue, toilet paper, food. Like, if something happened, we were good. Like, I didn't have to run out and try to get stuff because we already had like months worth of supplies, because I'm just a stalker like that. Like, and I was grateful for that. We was able to bless other people with stuff that we had, because people couldn't find essentials like toilet paper and soap. And I had so much stuff, because I always feel like you just never know. And especially the way that I grew up, like, you just never know. You just have to be prepared. I'm a saver, like, because you just never know. And this is something that has happened in my lifetime where I'm grateful for my preparation, because you could prepare and you could save and you could have all of that and shit never happens or whatever. But just that one time where something does happen and you like, shit, I wish I would have, I wish I could have, da, da, da. And I'm just glad that we were prepared. People that I know could not find toilet paper for months, you know. And I live in northern New York, so it's not as densely populated as, let's say, New York City. And I have friends that live in New York City, and I have friends that live between New York City and where I live. So like in the middle, not all the way north and not in the city. And it was hell getting milk, eggs. Now there's a shortage of meat in New York. I'm not a big meat eater. I have limited my meat intake to a very minimal portion. So, you know, a lot of the farms and things like that, people are not working or people are getting sick, so they have been shut down. And it's very hard to find meat and stuff. So that's another issue that, you know, we're having here in New York. You know, for a while, people couldn't find like masks. I see people saying, oh, masks are not necessary, or you know, people look stupid wearing masks. I will say this: everybody's entitled to their opinion. none of us know for sure, like, what the severity of what's going on is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I know masks work because I've been wearing masks for other reasons, and it has worked for me. I've never gotten sick on a plane when everybody else has gotten sick. One time we took a family vacation, and there might have been 25 of us. My family had taken up half of the plane that we was on. Nobody wanted to wear a mask. And I was just like, nah, I can't do this recycled air, because I have gotten sick before on planes right after, you know, taking a flight or something like that. And I was the only one wearing a mask, and I was the only one who didn't get sick. Was actually able to enjoy vacation. And also, like I said, in other countries where the air quality is not good, masks have saved like our respiratory system. So they are effective, and you have to know like what mask is for what. Now, if you pay attention, they were telling people, you don't have to wear a mask. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Don't buy a mask. Don't go out and run and buy a mask. And I had to tell my family, like, no, buy a mask. Why do you think people in hospitals and people in other countries and shit like that wear masks? Because they do work. They are effective to a certain extent, depending on what the situation is. And people were like sending me links like, oh no, look on the news, they telling you not to wear masks. Look, I'm going to do what I feel is best for me, and I'm going to prepare for me and my family, and you have to do what's best for you. We're not going to always agree, but I'm always going to respect somebody else's right to do whatever they feel is right. And lo and behold, then the news, the mayors and all these people started saying, oh, it's mandatory to wear a mask. It's the law to wear a mask. It will help prevent the spread of the virus. Like, I don't have to wait for somebody else to tell me to protect myself. You know, whether it's true, it's not true. Wouldn't you rather be safe than sorry? Like, I never understand people who feel like they just gonna leave it up to fate. Like, no, part of being responsible is actually protecting yourself or helping protect other people. Like, if I can help protect other people, like some of my friends actually have had the coronavirus, didn't have any symptoms, and tested that they had the antibodies, right? So, I mean, I possibly could have had it, but because I have a very strong immune system, maybe I didn't get sick. I have no idea. Like I said, I did get a call that I was exposed twice to somebody who had coronavirus. And I mean, literally like in the same room, probably touching the same things as they had. Now, one day I will say that for 2 days, I didn't feel good. Like, I had low energy. I didn't have a cough, but I might have had a fever, but it wasn't really anything crazy. And I think because for the most part, I'm pretty healthy. Y'all know I make my own tinctures, I make my own herbs, my own everything. So I try to take very good care of myself, and have always. So I might be okay, but that doesn't mean that if I had it, I can't spread it to somebody like my mother-in-law, who has a very low immune system and who is sickly, that if I go to her house, give her a hug or a kiss, that I can't spread it. And now she's sick and she has lung problems and possibly will end up in a hospital. Like, this is what I'm saying. Just be responsible, right? They were telling us that kids couldn't get it, or that kids were immune. Now we're finding out that that wasn't necessarily the case. Some of these kids now in a hospital fighting for their lives because they have some form, or they had some form of corona that has mutated into something else. Like, I listen to what's going on, and then I make my own decisions on what I feel is best for me and my family. You know, I just think it's the most responsible thing to do. You know, it's getting nice again. It was cold for a little bit, but now in New York we finally warming up. I think the rest of the week is going to be in the 80s, which I'm happy about. My clothes, all my work clothes basically has just been sitting in my closet, like collecting dust. I actually finally set up my office in this new house. It's not completely done, but like, I have my desk up. My desk was like in the corner in one of the rooms. I have like my bookshelf. I have that set up. That's gonna make me want to like get back into like making my videos and, you know, things like that, because I feel like if you don't have a space to do the things that you enjoy doing, or that, you know, you like, then you kind of don't, at least for me, I'll speak for myself. Like, I have to be organized. Like, things have to be in their place. My computer has to be set up. All my tools, my camera, my memory cards, all of that has to have a place. And when everything's in its place and set up, then I feel like I'm good to go. Okay, good. Got this going. Now I could edit. Now I could sit here. I could do this. And I really want to get back to watching videos too. Like, I catch some people's videos, but I haven't really been watching videos either. and I miss a lot of you girls. I have seen some people on here that are doing very well, and I'm just so happy for them on their, you know, YouTube channels. Like, they haven't stopped. They've been pushing, and they've gotten a lot of new subscribers, and I'm just so happy for you girls. Like, I really am a true supporter of my sisters. I really am, and I don't hate on nobody. Like, if you doing it, do it, and do that shit well, okay? There's some people on here, like I said in like my maybe 2-3 videos ago, that I just don't watch anymore because I feel like it's not for me anymore. But I don't have no hate or nothing like that. Like, live your life, you know, do you, I'm gonna do me. What's so funny to me, and I'm trying to make this under 30 minutes. What's so funny to me is that I was on Instagram, right? Like, cleaning up. Like, I was going through my friends list, like making sure that I know who's following me, who I'm following. Let me reach out to some people maybe I haven't spoken to in a while or whatever. And I'm talking about friends and family, like all around, not just like YouTube people. I have a few Instagram accounts that some of you know. Like, I have one that is just kind of like for my school friends and maybe work and family. And then I have like just like my internet one, which is the Simply Being Supreme, which is public. All the rest of my accounts are private. And then I have my business page, right? So I'm going through, and I'm like, because I've been commenting on, because I've had so much time, so I'm commenting on people like that I don't usually get to comment on, people's pictures and stuff like that. Like, oh, hey girl, you doing it, oh, it's been so long, miss you, looking good, looking forward to catching up, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I know these people used to follow me, right? And why they not responding, right? So I'm going, and then I go look to see, like, oh, they unfollow me. So I'm like, oh, okay, like, I don't care, you know what I mean? I don't have no hard feelings towards anybody. People pick and choose what serves them in their time of whatever, you know? So, like, I was like, oh, I commented on HomeGirl's thing and she didn't respond, like, oh, because she unfollowed me. But that's cool, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But this should be so funny to me. I was like, oh, wow, like, okay, so I guess I should unfollow you because, like, what the fuck? I ain't do shit to anybody. You know what I mean? I stay in my lane. I'm on my business. I do have a very strong opinion about the things I have an opinion about, but it's never nothing personal to anybody unless they take it that way, you know. And you can't control how people feel or the message they receive from you. They may not have anything to do with them. But if they receive it a certain way, they may not be feeling you. You may not be, you know, part of their growth. And that's cool. And that's what we all have to learn. Everything is not hate. Everything is not shade. And the older I get and the more situations and things that I go through, I realize that, like, it may not even be about me. You know, it may be about whatever somebody else is going through. And I'm cool with that. And I have to respect that. And I respect, like I said, and love everybody. Everybody got to do what's best for them. And that's cool with me. But I just had to mention that. I thought that was so funny. As I'm cleaning up, people, like I said before, people follow you in the hopes that you will follow them back, or like it's spam or something. So y'all don't need to be on my account. But, and also the people that don't choose to follow me anymore, that means that you don't want me to be a part of your stuff. So I'm a nicely unfollow you, okay? So that's that. And I went to my YouTube channel, right? Kind of cleaning up, trying to see where I left off at, seeing where I could, you know, jump back in. I've been shopping, so I'm like, I think I'm gonna do some hauls. Those are gonna be my first videos because I've been doing so much shopping. I want to do a not a home tour, y'all know I can't let you in, but a little bit. I want to show y'all my living room because that was the first room in this house that we worked on. And my living room, I just absolutely love it. It's huge. It has like some of the original molding, the original lighting. We're still updating stuff. We're gonna do a whole reno on my kitchen. But that's probably not gonna be for another year, girl. Listen, this house definitely needed more work than, you know, my last house, which we are renting that house out. And this house needs a lot more TLC, but this house is triple the size of my last house. My sister-in-law just had another baby. And because of Corona, like, we couldn't be there, we couldn't do anything. But as soon as everything gets back to normal, we are probably gonna be the home where family gathers, because now we have enough space and we had a huge yard before, but like the way my house was set up, like the levels, like everybody couldn't be together. But now with this house, like the kitchen is huge, the living room is huge, the deck is huge, like everybody could be basically together. And that's what we, you know, that's what we wanted. My hand is falling asleep. And y'all have heard me say this before, like it's really our turn now. Like we're not the kids anymore. We like next in line to kind of like take over stuff. And at first I was like so opposed to that, because like I just like me and to myself. But like I said, to whom much is given, much is required. And it's your duty when you are blessed to bless others. And when I was a kid, I was so grateful for my aunts and stuff that had huge homes. Or not even if it was a huge home, but just some place for us to go where they made you a meal and you felt like family and they loved on you. Like that's important. And when we've been blessed so many times, but we have fallen back and had to get back up on our feet so many times as well. Because I never want to put out there like, oh, we always blessed. You only see the blessing, you never see the work that's going on, or you never see the failure. That's not reality. And that's why with my last few videos, I kind of shared with y'all, which I don't normally do, certain things that was going on in my life. But because although I'm blessed, shit is not perfect, you know, and shit don't go the way that you plan it to go. And that has to also be shown. And that also has to be a reality to when you putting stuff out to the public, because I feel like a lot of people share like their blessings and things like that, but they won't share like the other stuff that goes on. And I'm very particular with the things that I share, but I also want to be very honest, and I also want to be very upfront. The R. Kelly video that I made, which was, I think was one of two last videos, I have gotten so many subscribers from that video. It's like unbelievable. In the comment section, a lot of the comments I couldn't even respond to because there was so many people responding. It was so overwhelming. I'm just like, wow. So today I had comments from like 8 months ago, 9 months ago that I wanted to respond to, because I want to respond to anybody that takes the time out of their day to respond, you know, to something that I'm putting out. Whether it's good or bad, you know, not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to find you appealing. Not everybody going to think that you popping. And that's cool. I'm fine with that. We all have our opinions about this and that. And that's cool. I respond to everybody. If you come at me a certain way, I don't have to respond to everybody, which I don't. But some people who are disrespectful, I have to let you know that you cannot come on somebody's page being disrespectful. You're entitled to your opinion, but you are not entitled to disrespect me. And, you know, so I was responding to those people, but the amount of people that have subscribed from just watching that video is insane. And I know a lot of people like those type of videos. Those are the videos that kind of got me started on YouTube, was when I was doing like my opinion videos. I was doing reaction videos, and you get so much traffic. You get so many people that, you know, they're attracted to that. Whatever's going on. This R. Kelly shit, I don't know if it's still popping. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about R. Kelly recently, but that video basically got my subscriber count up within like a month or 2 months. Excuse me, just from that one video. And I pick and choose because like it's a lot. It's also a lot to deal with when you have those type of videos. You have so many people coming at you at once, and it's not all good, you know. But we just gonna take this day by day and figure out, you know, how I'm gonna get back into the swing of things. I definitely want to vlog. Y'all know that's my best. The thing that I like to do the most is capture my life, how I'm feeling, talk about things that's going on in the world, talk about whatever I'm into. But I always have to be selective, to be very careful, but I also want to be authentic, you know. So it's that very thin line of trying to maintain authenticity, but being selective with what you choose to share with the world, you know. All right, guys, so we at 30 minutes and 42 seconds. I'm gonna wrap it up. I really appreciate you guys, whoever still subscribed, because I haven't gone through that. I haven't gone through the subscribers that I still have yet. But if you're still here, thank you so much. I know a lot of you are still here because we still talk, and a lot of you are like, where you gonna make a video? Where you gonna make a video? Where you gonna make a video? So I'm just putting something out there to let you guys know I'm still around. I'm still alive. Everything's good. I'm just kind of catching you up with what's going on. Corona is a very real thing in New York, like very, very real. And we're just trying to figure it out. Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. As of right now, I'm not at work, but I don't know when I'm gonna be going back to work. And I've been trying just to get like the house and stuff, like certain rooms painted. I still have boxes, y'all. I still have a room full of boxes that we haven't even gone through yet. And we've been here a year. But working every day. And now I live farther away from where I used to live. So that's more time commuting and all this stuff. So just trying to figure it out, y'all. I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, so I also have tons and tons of old footage that I want to edit. And finally, I found some of my old memory cards, like trips that vacations that I've taken. And I'm like, oh shoot, like I never even looked at that stuff. At my old phone, I lost a lot of stuff because I accidentally, when I upgraded to this phone, I accidentally deleted some of my clips from some of my vacations. And I cried. Like, I literally cried because my memories are so important to me. And the stuff didn't save on the cloud. And I was just like so depressed. But yeah, you guys stay tuned. If you still watching, if you still a part of this little crew over here, my tubies, let me know in the comments. I'm going to be checking tonight when I upload this video, which one of y'all still here so I could come back and interact with y'all. Because I definitely have forgotten some people. Like, I know on Instagram, like, I kind of left some people, like, that I was supposed to reach out to. And, like, everything's just be happening and I be forgetting. But charge it to my head, not to my heart. Because I never do I ever want to make somebody feel like, oh, you know, like I forgot about you. That's definitely not the situation. I love all of you. I support all of you. And hit me up on Instagram if you're not already. Simply Being Supreme. And let me know what's going on with y'all in the comments. And hopefully I could get out some more videos. And let me know what's going on with y'all. And I hope to be catching up on y'all videos. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye.